Is up, my little shadies? We are back at it again with the gameplay. We are so fucking back. I am so happy to be back doing this for y'all. I went on vacation and I've been dealing with some other, personal stuff. So yeah, we are finally back at it with some more gameplay commentary. This is from locals. EX11 is here in full swing and we are just shuffling up. This is going to be a game between myself playing Jesmon featuring the Gankoo engine versus Medusamon. The boy Impy brought it to locals and he absolutely cooked. He got first place, I believe. And yeah, very strong deck overall. You're going to see it in a moment. Very efficient. And those EX11 upgrades absolutely put in work. So here you saw that I mulliganed and we're just setting up still. And he does go first. He won the die roll. He's going to go Eliza in the back on top of Gigi. And we cannot really see here. That is a training, actually. So he looks at top 2, grabs a level 4. I hatch into Koro. I am running Koro in this iteration of the deck. I go BT20 Huck. And I decide to go ahead and play out the BT23 Huckmon, the Goated Searcher. We double hit, and of course he is going to push up. He can go ahead and start setting up his board. He goes level 4 into the OG Owen. Off that level 4, he goes Cyberdramon. This is the one that forces us to tuck a card, trash top security. He is going to gain 2 memory there, so he's already off to the races. He's already setting up to do some major damage, and that Owen is going to let him swing at end of turn. But he just chooses to go ahead and swing with the level 5. He crashes, but it will not matter because the egg is going to let him go into Medusamon before the DP check is actually done. He goes into EX11. He bottom decks, gives me a token. And I don't actually have any petrification tokens. I don't believe he had any either. So yeah, end of attack, he's going to be able to pop it. I trash a security, play out another token because that effect is at when digivolving and end of attack. And we are at 2, and we are already kind of cooked here. He has his level 6, and as you saw, he didn't even need to use the Tamer to swing just because of how the Digimon egg works. He swings, he does a damage to us, and he is able to evo before the DP check is done, like I mentioned. So here, I'm trashing a Gankoo X with the Huckmon to draw 1, gain 1, so we are at 3. But we are already in a very precarious situation, just off of the fact that this Medusamon does have protection. He did give us a token to proc that protection, so he can go ahead and pop it if we try to out her. We go into Bao Huck, but we're just evaluating our options here, like I mentioned. And I decide to slam down the Gankumon. It's really our only choice, putting him to 7, I believe. And here I do go into the Savior Huck. I suspend to Digivolve here, end of turn. And he will let me Digivolve into a Jesmon. I'm just flipping over my token and grabbing a blank card. I believe it's actually a card for Medusamon. So yeah, we play out our token. We don't have any Sistermons, I believe. Oh look, we actually do. But this is kind of a bad play. It's the Sistermon Blanc Awakened. Unfortunately, we don't even get her effect because we don't have another Sistermon Blanc. And here I completely misplay. I did not know that the protection was also from battle. So we try swinging over it and we will get punished immediately because he can use the token to protect. And not seeing the BT23 Sistermon Blanc absolutely fries us here because we can't even go into Gankoo X to Digivolve and give our stack immunity. So right now we have 2 blockers, but we kind of don't have anything else. And as you saw, the Gankumon does have reboot, but it's not Gankumon X, so our board is actually kind of shitty. So here we are just facing down this Medusamon, and he is gonna absolutely deep fry us. He goes Elizamon just to search. He grabs a Starako and another EX11 Medusa. That's the regular art. He has the AA on the board. And he's just gonna start, building another stack on us because we gave him so much memory. He goes the new Lamiamon, Another really broken card. He's just signaling that we do have to tuck and trash. And he's going to gain like 4 memory here, I believe. Going back up to 3. So, like I said, things are looking absolutely deep fried for us right now, unfortunately. He has the Digimon egg. He has the Tamer. He already has a stack that can push for damage. And he is just going to start messing with our trash once again. And the Digimon egg does let him make a second Medusamon, just off of the fact that the Digimon egg can Digivolve on top of any stack. He gets rid of our Gankoo X, and we're going to get another token. And like I said, it's going to be... That's our token, just flipped the other way around. Right now, we're just discussing. And yeah, right now, he's just going to push for damage. We do have at least one blocker, but it's not really going to matter, as you guys will see in a moment. He does attempt to pop one of our big guys, but we use the Athelrenade Poor token to decoy out of it. And of course, I think I'm contemplating acing him here, but he does have progress, so the ace isn't really going to matter. It can get rid of the other stack, but then we are just at the mercy of losing the ace later on. So he does pop our stack. And he's just reading the system en blanc here. And now we have 2 petrification tokens, which means that it just means bad things, you know. He's gonna Crimson Blaze us. We do lose our top 2 security, and since that Medusamon does have Rush, he can just end of turn 0 and swing with it. So we're gonna go into game 2. So yeah, pretty crappy opening on our behalf. I kind of wish I had that system en blanc, because then I would have had an immune board, and the Gankoo X giving everything blocker is also super huge. But then again, he also had that ability to give us the tokens, and then Crimson Blaze just absolutely cleans us up there. So we're just shuffling up. And like I said, he went undefeated. He absolutely cooked. I don't believe he dropped the game all day. I think I asked him after the tournament, and he mentioned that all of his matches were 2-0, or, you know, at most he dropped 1 game. So yeah, we're drawing our first hands here. Now, y'all will see in my hand right now, I keep the hand because it has a rookie or a way to search, I believe. Yep, we do see the rookie. But I was testing Crimson Blaze in this deck over... Oh gosh, what is the name of that card? It is the red-black memory boost. And I absolutely hated Crimson Blaze in this deck. If I had more ways to search this game, I think I could have done a little bit better. So right now he went new Elizamon in the back on top of GG, and then he just goes Elizamon up front, grabs 2 cards because everything in that deck is Dragonkin, Reptile, or Liberator. So he immediately just profits there. I push up, I do Huckmon's start of main to pitch another Gankoo X. As you can see, we have 2 in trash. But we don't have anything else to do. Those Crimson Blazes in my hand are absolutely just stuck. So I play out the System on CL, pop the rookie, and I'm hoping that this blocker is going to matter. He opts to stay in the back. He goes training, look at top 2. He sees pitch 1, draw 2 Eliza, and another training. He grabs the training just to set up more. And he Crimson Blazes us. So yeah, card's real good for him, but it's really bad for us. Like I mentioned, I kind of wish I had been playing the memory boost over the Crimson Blazes. Those things were absolutely just stuck in my hand all day, and I absolutely just really don't like that card. We evo up to Savior in the back because we have nothing else to commit to the board and nothing else to do. So he goes training, chokes us to 1, grabs Lamia, which I believe is the piece he was missing. And yeah, right now we're just debating whether or not we push up. And y'all can see 2 Crimson Blazes that are not doing anything. I go ahead and swing with Savior. I crash, unfortunately, but we do get the draw off Koromon since we did do a damage before he dies. And right now we have nothing, and I pass turn. And that felt really bad. Like I said, I really wish those memory boosts had been in the deck. He goes level 4. Play out, I believe that's BT24 Owen. He cracks another training to go into his level 5, which is just going to be free as L because he is going to force us once again to tuck, trash, and he will eventually go +1 memory, I believe. I handed him my trash thinking that he would bottom deck something there, but he does not. He's gonna go up to 4 and he scrambles into a Medusamon. He grabs my trash. I'm pretty sure he's gonna grab one of the Gankoo X's just to bottom deck it. Yep. And he gives us a token, which of course spells our demise because right now we're gonna take hella damage. He swings. He doesn't hit anything substantial. And he does get to pop token, bottom deck, make another token. He's using the level 5 inherit right now to play out another Jesmon just to grab more pieces from deck. He grabs another level 4 and a Medusa, as y'all can see. He pops token. He's gonna bottom deck now. And unfortunately, I don't know what happened during the recording of this. I feel like somebody knocked my tripod, or maybe somebody shook the table and it moved. So y'all can see that it's a little skewed, but I'm just happy that, you know, the recording like didn't get messed up and it's just a little bit skewed. So right now we are still at 3 security with a token on board. We have a Master to Disciple, but unfortunately, like I said, we don't have anything else. And I think the worst part about this matchup is the fact that the tokens can't suspend, so I can't even drop a Savior Hook to actually Evo into Jess. And here he goes, the broken level 7 Starockomon. He pops my token, he trashes 1 security. The token is going to trash another one, I believe. He swings, so we are now at 0. And we hatch into Koro, and like I said, we do not have a lot going on right now, unfortunately. He has 2 stacks. The Starocko can't protect itself if I try to mess with it in any way by popping one of our guys. Starockomon is just a house, man. Like that card is crazy. They really showed up with the EX11, with both the EX11 support and the BT24 cards for Medusamon. So here I'm just trying to set something up. I stun the Starocko to draw 1 by playing out a System on CL. That'll let us keep turn, and then we get to Digivolve into CL Awakened to stun the stack. And here I go Savior. And I also forget that the protection is for everything, not just the Starocko. So I try to pop the level 4. And unfortunately, that does bite us in the ass because the CL Awakened is going to get popped. So we have nothing to suspend. And he has all the memory in the world. Honestly, like, he was worried about a level 6 ace. But I pretty much told him after our game that he had nothing to worry about. Like, he could have just swung with the level 4 and it was over. I have no blocker. And I do not have any sort of ace in this deck that could counter the Dimetro going in. So right now he's just playing around here. He's just trying to set up a little bit more. But like I mentioned, he can just go in with the level 4. And that's not like a knock towards him. Obviously, he's being super smart and he's like playing around anything that I could potentially have. But yeah, this deck doesn't really run any level 6 aces. I only have the 2 Jesmon GX ace in there. So yeah, he is just setting up a little bit more. And he sinks with the level 4. And that's when I told him, like, bro, you could have just gone in. But yeah, he did the sensible thing and just tried playing around it. And here he's just explaining some stuff about the matchup and like what some of the cards do, since I'm not familiar with like all of the support. But yeah, so thank you so much for coming back to the channel, guys. We are finally back. Vacation is done. Shit eating time is done. So we are going to upload some more videos. Have a good one.